Most people make me not believe in love. I wanna marry him. Most people make me wanna give up. I wanna breathe for him. Hey everyone, I'm Valentine. What is up everybody? I'm Valentine here. Welcome back to the channel. I just stopped by Saudi Provisions after work and I got this sandwich and it was $12.50. Decent sandwich, but also I wrote a whole list of stuff yesterday that I want to get because I'm thinking about going plant-based. I know I've been eating a lot of chicken and all that type of stuff. I feel like it's been fucking up my digestion, and that's one of the things that I'm in charge of. Wait, I promised myself I would use my tripod. New year, let's do better. Even though you're probably seeing this in February. Can't wait, they're on the tripod. But yeah, like I said, wanting to feel better. Literally, I've been eating way too much chicken, and even though I feel like turkey digests better in my system, but still, fam, nah. I don't know if I have leaky gut or what. Just my digestion has been so up and down, and it's so uncomfortable. It makes me feel like shit, and I'm kind of just sick of it, you know. And so, especially with the new year coming, everyone wants to change, right? And so with that turn of the new year, kind of gives you that extra push to really really yourself accountable for it, right? So why not just use that momentum basically for the best and just hecking start, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I kind of happened upon a few recipe videos yesterday before I went to sleep, and yeah, I was just like, this stuff actually looks kind of good, so it made me feel willing to try it. Now, a couple of the things that I put on my list were tofu based, so or soy based, I guess. I think the seitan, so maybe dog. I think that seitan or seitan, whatever it's called, but I'm pretty sure that it is soy based. I have to Google it again, but it's another one of those vegan alternatives, so I'm gonna try that. And then there's also is it tempeh? Is that the same thing? I tried one of them one time and I was like, nah, this is not it. One of those. But then there's also, what is it? What's the other thing? Oh yeah, just regular tofu. And so I saw people make these teriyaki bowls, and I'm like, that looks satisfying. That looks like it's satiating, and that's a big thing for me because, bro, I'm working. I'm working all the time. And then also even when I'm not at a job, I'm supposed to be working on this and working on music and working on wanting anything I need to learn to open my own cafe. I'm supposed to be reading. I need energy, bro, you know what I mean? It's not something where I can just allow myself to be lazy and whatever. No, bro, it needs to be cool. I'm done with this. What's the next thing? I need to have energy for that. So when it comes to my eating, I'm not only thinking let's just cut out all this stuff. I'm also thinking bro, my energy, I have to feel decent enough to continue on. So we're gonna try to find some good stuff. Wish me luck. I've been craving this impossible avocado sandwich all day, and I was too afraid to ask them to make it for me at work. So that's why I even went and got that sandwich from Savi. But $12.50 for a sandwich I know that I can make at home, nah, I might as well go to the store. And I do need to go to the gym today as well. I have to go to the gym today. I get to go to the gym. I'm blessed enough to be able to go to the gym today. And I also need it always feels like it's impossible, doesn't it? Until it's not, until it doesn't feel like it's impossible, because it's not impossible. But I also wanted to get to sleep kind of early so I could wake up early. But we might not get to sleep early, but I can still wake up early. But yeah, I need to nurture myself because I know I was kind of sort of accidentally fasting today, but I cannot do that every day, and I know that. So yeah, let's go to Publix. Y'all, the last time I was over here, I was walking on that side over there, and I thought I could just cut across because I needed to go to Publix, and I fucking couldn't. I had to go all the way around. It took me so much time, and I was just like, bro, I'm exhausted, so I got time for all of this. Also, I don't want to overspend. Like, what's the budget then? I should think that through. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't try to get absolutely everything on that list. Like, maybe I should only focus on what I'm making tonight, right? Or like tonight and maybe the next 2 days lunches, right? Because I'm thinking, I'm like, I know I want to make this stuff for like my sandwiches, but I don't want them to get soggy. And that's my thing. I'm like, I just don't like nasty food, y'all. I am bougie. I'm bougie as fuck. People used to call me that when I was younger, and I'd be like, no, I'm not. And it's like, yes, I am. And it's not a problem for me. So it's for the best, honestly. Yeah, bro was speeding out like there's not people around. But anyways, y'all, let's go to the store. Oh, is it golden hour? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go for real. I'm tripping. Starting with this. Somehow, no. There we go, y'all. Somehow I only spent $13.23. That's like a new low record for me, because I usually just spend like 30 at least, which is great. I mean, this is great, to the point where I'm like, oh, might have to cancel my Instacart subscription. But no, literally for the lettuce, for this, because I've really thought about it. I was like, you know, I could go do all this shopping and all this stuff, but the reality is I'm probably not gonna want to do all that much cooking when I get home, for real, because I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm sitting on the train for like an hour, right? So I'll take the rest, stays a rest. So I need to use that last amount of my, I need to use the last amount of my like decision making before I get that decision fatigue to just go to the gym. Literally. And I just ate that one sandwich, which, y'all, it was not a full filling sandwich. It was a tasty sandwich, a decent sandwich, and I really like the place. The place is cute. I want to see them succeed, you know? But also, no. Like, I am fucking hungry. So, yeah. Yes, we're gonna make a sandwich, and I'm probably gonna chat more and look at the city. Isn't it beautiful, y'all? Charlotte is changing. I feel like this could turn into LA, you know? You never know. Really, it's about what you make it, I guess, but yeah, man. See you later. Because they had to stop at the crosswalk line, and it's just like, well, you're not supposed to speed out of the parking lot anyways, so it's kind of your fault, fam. That's your fault. Like, I might not have a car right now, but I know how to fucking drive, you know what I mean? So it's on you. Oh, that's what I want to tell you, my pet peeves. I'm like starting a list of just telling y'all all my pet peeves. The fucking music, gotta tell you later. Okay, at the grocery store, I hate when people just don't, like, they act like they don't see you and they just like walk, and they'll just like practically run you over. Like, they're willing to run you over with their cart and you're forced to stop. But then if you keep walking, because you had basically the right of way within the store, because obviously I was going this way first before you, they'll look at you like you're fucking crazy. It's like, what's wrong with you? What is actually wrong with all you people? I hate that. It's so annoying. And I get it, like, we all feel awkward. We're all in that like introverted mode right now. Nobody wants to chat, nobody wants to smile, no one wants to interact. But bro, we're still all here, so the least we could do is be fucking polite. Like, that's the way I see it. The least we could do is be polite. Can we not even do that, huh? I look, you want to go to Sephora, get a face mask. Tempted to just buy myself this lip gloss that I've been wanting already. Should I go get a face mask? Yes, because look, I did that yesterday and I need to stop, but should I really go in? You know what? No, this is the temptation. I need to have self-discipline. I told myself, wait, end of year sale. No. I told myself when I would buy myself stuff again. Well, when I would buy that specific thing again, I'm low-key going willy-nilly with my spending, and that's not good. So we're gonna go home. How many times have I said that? Can we have a count in the comments of how many times I said that? Can you put a star for each time that I said that? What in the world? What the oh, I was supposed to say that thing was literally just a bikini place, but I guess it's just beside it and I just didn't notice. Maybe it was empty. Hi, was it empty and I just didn't notice that? Am I crazy? Am I? Let me know. Let me know. I am, aren't I? That's what you're saying? That's what you're saying right now. You're saying I'm crazy. Right, so this is what we're doing now. Huh? This is what we're doing? Oh, so we're not spreading joy on this channel. We're calling people crazy now. Oh. Is that what we were doing? Is that what we were doing? I didn't know that. I wasn't aware. I'm sorry, I just was not aware of that. But I'm glad that I know now. Thank you for making me aware. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep it in mind. See you later.
It's so warm and I don't know why. I don't feel sick, but like my face feels really warm and I'm like, am I blushing? What is it? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm like planning my days for this year. So like with music, YouTube, like filming, and then editing. Like editing is really the thing where I need to purposely set aside a time just so that it becomes habit rather than me like, I know I've been finding kind of like random times to edit, but I kind of want to standardize the way that I'm moving basically. And then dance classes is another thing, and then the book club, keeping up with that. And then I also need to figure out like, I guess, a rest routine. I have to nail down a morning routine, nail down an evening routine. I feel overwhelmed the more that I think about it. Even as I say this, I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be a process of trial and error, but I'm gonna have to figure it out because like, the more shit that I read, the more that I realize that like, there's some level of routine that I do need. Like for the longest time, I've always thought like, oh no, like I always tried out these like structured day stuff and I was like, no, I'm an artist, I need to be more free than that, and like all this, and it's like, yeah, I need to be more artist, I do need to be free, but it's kind of like, you're not free if you're in the rat race. You can't be free if you're in the rat race. And to get out of the rat race, it's gonna take discipline and consistency. If you're not being disciplined and consistent, you get where it's adding up to. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like, the sacrifice is like, I'll sacrifice that feeling of freedom for now, and then in 10 years people are like, oh my god, Alma, like your life looks so fun, like you're on a private jet, oh my god. I'm like, yeah man, I was busting my ass like 24 hours a day is what it seemed like. But like, to be honest, that's something that I've always admired. That's the kind of life I've wanted to live anyway. Like I don't want to be like, I want to be working. Like I prefer being someone that's like in a constant state of effort versus somebody that's just not. I feel like that's just not as cool. It's not as cool. And it's like, from the front end, you know, it might look like people are being productive when they're at jobs and, you know, they might have something from the outside and all this. But bro, the more that I'm reading and really learning the way that like taxes work, the American system of government works, the way that jobs work, the way that 401ks work, like, bro, listen, you can drink the Kool-Aid if you want, have it, but like in 10 years when you're like looking, like I said, like y'all are gonna hear me say this and be like, all right, Alma, like you're chatting shit, let's see you do it. And you know, I am chatting, to be honest. I do need to put in action, I know, but I'm just saying that like, genuinely, like I know people are gonna be asking me in 10 years, they're gonna be asking me, they're gonna be blaming me, they're gonna be like, oh, you're one of them, you're one of those like fucking capitalists that like eats off people and like all this type of shit. And I'm gonna be like, no bro, I literally just read books, I talked to people, I had a certain mindset of what I wanted. I was reading in the 5 a.m. Club today where it said people that, there was like this study done on people that were successful in business versus people that weren't successful in business. And the factor that they found were that the people that were successful were willing to do the things that unsuccessful people were not willing to do, right? So I thought about that and I was like, okay, what does that mean for me, right? Like, I'm a music artist, right? One of the things that a lot of music artists don't like doing right now, and I'll literally hear them complaining about, is now you have to be a content creator to be a music artist, and like, I just want to be a music artist. And like, there was one point in my life where I was like, yeah, I feel the same way, right? Because I just want to do music. But luckily for me, content's already been a part of my dream. Like, this has already been a part of my dream. Like, I've already wanted to do this as well, right? Like, acting, singing, fucking business, like all the trifecta, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, all of these things have always been interesting to me, and I've always wanted to do all of them. So thankfully for me, it's kind of like being forced to do it is still a good thing for me, right? What I'm not gonna do, and what I chose not to do, was stay in that mindset and fucking complain about it. Like, I've been trying to figure out what I can live with that works for me, that's not gonna make me cringe when I look back in 15 years and I'm like, this is the legacy I'm leaving. Like, if I die an unjust death, like if I die a martyr's death, which is what I low-key assume, like if I die young, I know it's gonna be a martyr's death, right? Which hopefully not, but you know, just in case. I would want to look back on everything that I put out and be like, yeah, I'm satisfied with that. Like, I wasn't just doing some stupid cringy shit that it doesn't apply in 15 years. Like, I want it to be like, cool, you look back on my shit and you're like, damn, like this is actually heavy, like forever heavy. So that's why, like, right now what I'm doing on my Instagram is I'm doing quotes with like the things that I post, but it's also like b-roll, because that's one of the things I noticed that a lot of content creators do. They do like b-roll and they put whatever the fuck, or they might just do straight up b-roll with like a little trending sound. But me, I'm doing b-roll and I'm using my songs as well. So like, it's like a little circle within itself, to where it's like it has to be back to me. Right, so like you get the positive association with a quote, you get my face, which is, you know, gonna associate my face with a quote, and you're also hearing my music. So you might not even notice the music at first when you actually watch the video and you listen to the video, but when you watch it back, I mean, like, once you hear my song, like, there's this theory, I think it's my granddad's theory actually, of you have to hear something twice for it to stick, right? So I really believe in that theory, genuinely. So, he used it in the way of like teaching, right? But I have a theory that it works the same for music. He might have had that. Let's give it to, it's fully my grandpa's, right? Let's just say that to be easy. When you hear a song once, you're like, you might not really notice him that much, but once you hear it again, it's gonna be like stuck in your head. So that's what I would hope for my music. So there might come a point where like people hear my songs again for the second time and they're like, bro, this shit's fire. They don't even know they've heard it the first time, but they just, and it just stacks. And it's just like, yeah, let's do it. And that's just one of the ways that I'm trying to, you know, build up the success with like content and music and myself all at the same time. And it's like, I have so much to learn. That's one of the things that I keep, I mean, like, the more that I fucking like read, the more you know, the less you understand. You know what I mean? Like, the more that I read, the more that I'm like, damn, I don't know shit. That's what it feels like. I don't know shit. Like, that's really what it feels like. So it's kind of like, you have to stay on that wave. And like, I'll leave you on this thought because the train is almost here. It's on the way, as you can see. I would say that if you're not in motion, you really are kind of like, you're moving backwards, right? So like, which way would you rather be? I have to remind myself that sometimes. And also, if you're feeling down, even almost you're editing this and feeling down, literally just keep going. Your mind is giving you logic that's not gonna help you sometimes, so just keep doing it anyway. See you later. Bye. This is dinner time as well. Oh snap, was I even recording? I think so, I don't know. I'm back from the gym, y'all. I did it. Thought I couldn't do it, but then I did it. I thought I couldn't do 50 push-ups after doing all the other shit, and I did. There is no limits, just in your mind. All right, y'all, I think I'm done for the day. Do I have a piece of hair on this? Anyways, done for the night, y'all. Much love. See you tomorrow. I can't lie, you're the love of my life.